Now, as a 6-foot, incredibly buff, handsome, chiseled Adonis, I don't really have any abilities except for the power to lift up entire cars, walk in any room and take a bitch with ease. These are just the gifts God's given me to be better than niggas, and I honestly can't help it. However, in the world of comics, these wouldn't do me any good. I used to think that as a kid it would be so great to live alongside my fellow heroes, but I never processed the fact that I would just be straight up civilian. And a civilian in the world of comics is a synonym for the word fodder. Your days are numbered, and I mean literal days. Your life expectancy going to a comic book world can go from 73 to 3 to 5 business days before you get packed up with Amazon shipping. Now you might be saying, oh, Tari, buddy, pal, friend on Nintendo, I'm buck, I'm real, I'm realer than real. You mad pussy for real, moving straight feline, cuz me, personally, I'd have had that handle.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Okay, first off, you're lying. And secondly, if you think you're not, congratulations on your promotion at Lids, bro. Because you're selling straight fucking cat. In the world of comics, your ass is grass and everything around you is named John fucking Deere. Every single comic book world is terrible. Terrible, I say. The absolute worst place to live. Which is why I've assembled a list of the 3 worst places to live in all the comics. Let's get into it. First stop on our journey is New York City, aka the Big Apple, the place where anything can happen and you can get the best bacon, egg, and cheese. Marvel's New York is a lot like that, pretty much exactly the same prices on everything, so you're still going to be paying $1,300 a minute for a gerbil cage at Petco, but that's fine. It's New York City living, baby.
Hey, I'm a rat. I ain't no snitch.
And ideally, you would want to be able to spend this large amount of money and enjoy your life within the big city. However, you can't. That 6-month lease you just signed for that 2x3-inch flat downtown, sorry Playboy, Iron Man got launched through the window, so that 6 month is looking a lot more like a 6-minute lease. I mean, I just wanted to be able to drive around town, but the Incredible Hulk apparently needed to use my 03 Honda Civic as a pair of fucking boxing gloves. Why? First off, you can punch through planets, Big Green. Why do you need a pair of gloves? What is the front bumper and muffler of my car gonna do that your world-breaking hands cannot? Even the alternate timelines suck. They have everything from a zombie plague to Galactus deciding to do his best way to make Chief Keef proud by blowing up New Jersey.
We're gonna come and blow New Jersey up. Bang, bang.
Next comic book world we have is the world of... Now, Invincible is my favorite comic book story ever written, and possibly the best one ever fucking told. I've loved it since I was a teenager. I've read all 144 issues 7 times, and it is my expert opinion that there's actually really nothing wrong with being a civilian in this world. As a matter of fact, the whole thing itself is incredibly wholesome. It's just a story of a father teaching his son very valuable lessons, such as human anatomy and his growing body. Relationship advice.
I do love your mother, but she's more like a pet to me. A pet?
Touring the city and navigating their way through downtown. And since they live in a big city, it's important that he learns how to take the subway. Yeah, there's nothing wrong here at all.
Something's in my ass.
Oh my god, why the fuck do people live here? If variety is truly the spice of life, then I would like to submit a notion to rename Gotham to Flavor Town. The obituaries for Gotham's newspaper has to look like the fucking Cheesecake Factory menu. On every single corner of this city, there is at least 13 different serial killers. Well, I mean, they're criminals, so obviously you need to rehabilitate criminals. My brother in Christ, these are not criminals. These are monsters from the depths of hell itself. Unlike in Metropolis, when you see Superman flying overhead and you know that you're safe and secure, the bat signal just reminds you like, oh, Shit.
Here we go again.
You might as well roll the dice because it's either a chemical warfare attack or the Joker's got a nuke and he's feeling frisky. Gotham is home to an immortal terrorist assassin, Ike and Tina Turner, Ben Shapiro as Jigsaw, Frankenstein's monster, an Owl City song, Dr. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Saul Burntman, Jeff Dunham, Blackface, Peppa Pig, pedophile in a top hat, a pedophile with an eye patch, a fuckable ficus, also from Snowfall, Danny DeVito, Dr. Miami, Jehovah's Hit List, and my personal favorite, the Bird Illuminati. A pretty S-tier cream of the crop, creme de la creme of every single way you can turn your little casual playthrough of the game of life into a full-on fucking speedrun. There is no way that you can survive in Gotham, because the list of villains that I just said is a fraction of what there is to contend with. Those are all relatively S to A tier people. There's still the lesser motherfuckers like Condiment King or Killer Moth that can run up on you. Congratulations, you're the guy who's having a closed casket funeral because some psycho in a pickle suit came along and filled you to the brim with Heinz ketchup. Whoop-de goddamn do.
X-Men.